Get strong.
Hello, my name's the Loyal Royal, and today we're going to be doing my mid-season championship predictions. Now, coming in at the bottom of the league, sadly, I think it's going to be Wigan. I don't really see their form improving, and losing 4-0 to Sunderland a couple of weeks ago just isn't really good enough for the Ticks. Next up, it's a tough choice because I do think there's a lot of clubs that could be around that area, but there's a lot of clubs that could definitely get out of that area, like Huddersfield. Sadly, even though I do like them as a club, I think Blackpool. You know, they just sacked their manager, Appleton, I think his name was, and I don't really see the form improving. You know, they're a great club, and they have a great couple of players like Charlie Patino, but, you know, I don't see them getting out of that relegation zone, really. And then just being relegated, it's really difficult, I think. I think there's... I think Cardiff. Well, hold on, let me just switch that around. I think Cardiff. I haven't really seen much from Cardiff this season, and when I did see them play, we won 2-1 against them, and Andy Rinamoto didn't look the best. You know, as a Reading fan, I got a comment on that. But, you know, I haven't really seen much from Cardiff. You know, poor results like losing 3-2 to Hull, which they should have really won. And then the Millwall result with just awful defending. So, yeah, sadly, Bluebirds fans, Cardiff are going down.
Oh no! You're having a laugh!
Then, just surviving relegation. Honestly, I'm going to go Huddersfield.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You know, Huddersfield have had a really odd season, going from almost getting promoted to the Premier League to being in the relegation zone next season. Well, this season.
No! 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 Fuck! Shit!
But I think Huddersfield can climb out of that relegation zone and secure safety for this season. Next up, I'm going to have to go for Rotherham. You know, I do like them as a club, and I think they're really, really well run. But I don't really see them aiming higher, and I don't really see them getting relegated this season. Next up, it's got to be Stoke, I think. You know, I went to Stoke a couple of days ago, and, you know, Reading were really, really poor. And I'm not taking anything away from Stoke, you know, they were absolutely amazing. But, you know, I don't really see much, you know, building going on in that team. And Josh Laurent wants to leave Stoke to come to Reading, which only came out today, which I'm really surprised at. Next up, I'm going to go with Bristol City. You know, I think Bristol have been very, very lacklustre this season. I expected a lot more from them. They had a great start to the season, but they've kind of fallen off recently, if I'm being honest. Then at 17th, we're going to go for Birmingham Football Club. Look, I like Birmingham a lot. I think they've got some really good players. Chong.
Here's Hogg! Deeney!
You know, and I can't remember his name, but he's got like a really fuzzy afro and plays in midfield as well. He's really, really good. But, you know, I think Birmingham fans will be happy with mid-table. But if Birmingham fans, if you're not happy with mid-table, please, do let me know. Next up, we're going to mid-table, and I'm going to go for a bit of an odd one in Hull City. I do like Hull, I do like what they're doing. Shout out to the Hull boy, who's a YouTuber. He does one of the best matchday vlogs on YouTube, in my opinion. But, you know, I do like what Liam Rosenior is doing at Hull City, and I see them finishing in mid-table. Next to Hull City, I'm going to go with Coventry. As a person who is from Coventry themselves, you know, I do like Coventry a lot. The fans are great. I've been to Singer's Corner a couple of times. Been to Coventry away as well. But, you know, I feel like Coventry were aiming quite high this season, pushing for playoffs off the back of last season. But, you know, the 3 matches that got called off because of the pitch and, you know, recent results and stuff like that, I don't think it's gone in their favour. And it looks like Gyökeres will leave the club, so I don't really see him pushing higher than mid-table. Next to Coventry City. It's a tough one. It's a tough one personally, but I think I'm going to go with Reading. You know, I think we have a really good start to the season. Won loads of games at home, and our home record's been really good this season. But the away record just really needs to improve. Because Stoke, 4-0 at Stoke, I was there, rubbish. You know, losing to teams like Blackpool to start the season. Yeah, we knew they were a decent side, but we had a better half there. You know, and we need to really pick up the away form. But home form, brilliant. And as a Reading fan, I would happily take mid-table come the end of the season, judging that our only objective was to stay up. So make of that what you will. Next to Reading, I'm going to go with Swansea City. I like Swansea so much. You know, personally, they are my second favourite team in the Championship. Sorry, Coventry fans or whoever else you support. But you know, I like what they do at the club. I like Ollie Cooper as well. I think he's an amazing player. Obafemi as well, great goal scorer they got there. But I don't really see Swansea pushing for top 10 or playoffs this season. Next to Swansea, I'm going to go with Luton. Might be a bit of an odd choice there, but you know, I like Luton a lot, and I think losing their manager to Southampton is going to really affect them come the long run. So I'm going to go with mid-table for them. And next to Luton, I'm going to go for Preston. Preston. Preston, yeah, they're all right. I've seen a couple of matchday vlogs by the Townenders on YouTube. Shout them out as well. You know, Preston, they're quite a middle team, I'd say. I wouldn't say they're bad, I wouldn't say they're good. That's kind of where the mid-table teams do end up. And now we're coming into the top 10. In 10th position, Queen's Park Rangers. You know, losing their manager to Rangers. You know, it might not be the best for them, of course, even though he said he was loyal to Queen's Park Rangers, which I don't really understand, but there we go. But, yeah, I think they're just going to miss out on playoffs. You know, it'll be sad for Queen's Park Rangers fans, but it is how it is. Next up, I'm going to go for a bit of a controversial one. I think that Norwich are coming in 9th position. I don't think this is the same Norwich that we've seen, and losing Todd Cantwell to Rangers, I think, isn't great for them at all. He was a really good player, and I don't think this is going to be a Norwich team where we can see him going up and down, up and down. I think they stay down in the Championship for one season. Now, coming up in 8th position, I'm going to go with Millwall. Millwall, great club. I love the fans, really passionate. But, you know, the way they're playing amazing. But for some reason, I just don't see him in a playoff position. Sorry, Millwall fans. Now, just missing out on playoffs, I'm going to go for Blackburn Rovers. I'm sorry, I just feel like they're too inconsistent for playoffs, and if they get a couple of bad games losing, I just think that will continue. But that's only if. There's a big chance they will, but that's just my opinion. Now, coming into the top 4, I'm going to do this one all at once, so here we go. First of all, Sunderland, definitely get playoffs. Great team. Really well from promoting from League One to doing what they're doing now. Amazing. Watford, they always get playoffs, let's be honest. And I think Burnley and Sheffield United are pretty much guaranteed promotion at this point. Middlesbrough, flip job of the century done by the manager there. And their striker as well, absolutely insane. West Brom, you know, another flip job of the century. You know, John Swift doing really, really well at West Brom. And we'll see who gets promoted. My prediction, I think Middlesbrough will get promoted. And obviously, coming in the top 2, let's be honest, Sheffield United second and Burnley first. So that is my Championship mid-season predictions. If you have any, if you disagree with me or if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. And as always, stay loyal.